Hey guys, TRScientist here, and today I'm here for day number 21 of r/PettyRevenge. Today I have 4 stories lined up. First up, we got my landlord wants to show the unit I live in too often, so I have decided to take up naked yoga. To be clear, I am a male. Sorry to ruin any dream. No, you are making my dreams, buddy, because I wanted you to be male. Basically, I haven't had the greatest landlord and have gotten screwed over a few times by him, but never really did anything about it. So now I am moving out in the next few months, and he has been showing my place to potential new tenants, and the rate of showings is getting rather annoying. So this evening I thought I'd be a good time to send a clear message that I had enough of the showings. I was given the standard notice of when they were going to come by, but I wasn't going to let that interrupt my schedule. So when the landlord opened the door to show the prospective tenants in, the first thing they see is me doing the side plank pose, naked as the day I was born. The look of horror on the lady's face when she saw me was priceless. Long story short, to say the only thing that was shown was my naked glory and a very bewildered landlord. I'm still waiting for a response to my interpretation of a showing. I need to see the side plank pose. Oh, yes! Ah! I hope you had the foot up and everything, and I hope you had the Tina's face in the door. She's like, Free Willy. Oh, no way. Good start to the video. Household neighbor knocks on my door at 3 AM for last straw today. Backstory, I manage my landlord's IT services in exchange for a couple dollars off my rent. Occasionally standing up a server or converting systems to MVware, etc. I live in an apartment split in a single family home with one guy who is on a separate level / apartment. My neighbor constantly has been making noise at 1 to 3:30 AM. Whether it's hammering, vacuuming, or knocking on my door complaining. My landlord asked him to stop, but after a knock around 3:30 complaining how the internet is slow, I fucking had it. I've had it. The second time I woke due to him knocking on my door in the last 24 hours, I've fucking had it. I've had it with this dude. I logged onto our router last week and blocked all the porn in pettiness. This time I blocked his devices from connecting period until he grows up. It's always him cussing in a drunken rage at insane hours in the AM. I went to knock on his door around 7 AM to tell him to fuck off, and we're having internet problems. I'll turn it back on sometime. Next time I'm gonna route his traffic through something and cause a 1 second delay in his streaming. TLDR, blocked internet service for loud drunken neighbor who thinks I work for him. Lol. Yeah, I'm not your personal IT guy. I don't solve all your problems for you. I love how you block all porn. What do you mean it is rated M? I have worked for GameStop 2 times in my life. The most recent being in 2017. I was a SGA, Senior Guest Advisor, and that position means you are on the management team, one rung below the assistant manager. I was hired on during a crisis of sorts, while almost the whole team quit, leaving only my manager and one other co-worker who was also SGA. So that made 3 of us working there for the next 6 months. So as an GA, if you're working the store alone, then you are the manager. I can't tell you how giddy that made me when my manager told me that. One day this, I want to say middle-aged mum, came in with her son and started looking around. I finished up replying to an email and gave the whole "Welcome to GameStop. Can I help you?" spiel. Yes, actually, my son is looking for a game called GTA 5. It is his birthday and I want to get him something he's been asking for. Okay, that's very nice of you. How old is your son, if I may ask? Oh, he's 10 years old. Okay, well, seeing that GTA is rated M for mature, I have to inform you that it has a lot of violence, and that game specifically has a portion of the story that requires you to visit a strip club. That can't be true. My son told me it was rated T. I can show you the game case since it has a rating on it, ma'am. Are you saying my son is a liar? At this point, I look at the kid and he looks at me and is shaking his head, begging me not to say anything else. I shiver, thinking what that mum does to that kid. I want to speak with your manager. As soon as I hear this, I feel my heart quicken and I remember a post from Tumblr that I always wanted to try out. Of course, ma'am. He is in the back. Let me go get him. I went to the back and grabbed the game case just for good measure and came back out. She looked visibly confused, and before she could say anything, I said in the thickest British accent I can muster and said, "You said you wanted to speak to the manager? Also, here's the game you're looking for. As you can see, it is rated M." Her mouth went wide and her face went red. She yelled something about reporting me to the mall for something or another, and then snatched her kid by the arm and left the school screaming about how she couldn't believe how rude I was to her. She never came back. My manager never found out. I will never not tell this story at a party. Won't give me $20 off? Fine, I'll take $50 off instead. For reference, I'm 15 and I run a small mowing company in my neighborhood. I've been saving up to buy a new mower to replace my current 16-year-old one. I went into the only Home Depot in my city that had a $750 Honda mower in stock. I originally found an associate and tried to get the floor model, but since they had one in stock, I couldn't buy the floor model. Oh well, I pulled up a competitive site, Northern Tool, and showed a different associate that I could get $20 off there with a coupon, and the other store was less than 5 minutes away. They talked to who I believe was the department manager, and they approved it. So then I make my way over to the registers and tell the associate what the others did, and she calls over her higher up. Enter Karen, haircut and all. I was told by that associate that I could get a $20 discount. I could get $20 because the competitor has it as a better price. Karen, in a part mocking, part baby tone voice, "No, that's a coupon. It has to be the actual price of the item." They don't know what they're talking about. I'm the financial supervisor. They say on their website they accept competitors' coupons. Me, okay then, I'll just go put it back. So I do, and head back to the car. While leaving the store, she droops her head down, making that puppy dog poor you face, and says, I'm sorry you could save money." I wanted to flip her off so bad, I decided, you know what, she's not a manager, let me go to customer service. So I go to the desk, and this is how the conversation goes. "Hey, I was trying to get $20 off a $750 mower. I was told it was okay by two associates, but then your supervisor over there said absolutely not." Customer service guy, "Okay, let me see this mower. I can get you $50 off." So he goes, looks at the mower, goes back to me to ring up. We have a good conversation about cars. I walk out of the store and Karen doesn't say a word. Karen won't give me $20 a mower because she wants the power trip. I talk to customer service and get $50 off. Yeah, That is how you just... How to be the Karen, basically. You go to a higher up, basically. Or, like, you go to someone that is actually nice. And then, most likely what happened was the Karen got fired for trying to go on a power trip and take people's money. Because it's like, companies and Mr. Krabs, I like money. Anyways, links will be in the description to my main channel and also the channel that you're on right now watching this video that has links to the playlist and the last episode. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. A ding, a ding. And the Mad Scientist out.